Bees. There's no bloody bees in the village. Ah, damn it, it's back to the garden district, isn't it?
What's your fancy? What can I do for you today?
Oh, you won't find that in your basement, will you? See you later.
Smells like someone cleaned every surface with mortaline. Good thing I didn't smoke anymore. I could do this in the dark. I think I have. Good. A bit of privacy at travelling won't hurt. Will you gang to the Highlands, Lady Lindsay? Will you gang to the Highlands with me? Do you ever wonder if those eyes in the dark are rats? Or something worse?
Number 9. Number 9.
If the war's over, you listen them.
We meet hot. We meet.
porkies. They're the only ones around here clever enough to plan for winter, and now they're pretty much fucked.
Your Father Nature.
Did you take vanilla? You know it doesn't work for you.
How could you
I
forget
decided.
that?
Bex. Oh.
All right. Now let's play Time and Day.
We figure out what they want to do. What do you have to ask?
Yes, you do. All right. Is everybody ready?
Well, on your trolley. Don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver.
Get yourself back to the garden, you downer bastard! You're gonna get what's coming to you! No more! I won't!
You never liked me, did you?
Well, on your trolley. Don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver.
You're looking awfully well today, sir. How'd you keep the garden up close?
And people take joy on purpose.
Simon says spin. Simon says, now the game is over. And Simon says, I hope you all enjoyed yourself immensely. I certainly did. Sounds good. Recreational activity. Thank you all.
Good. Now we can come back here without all those disagreements. If you don't know where you're going, you ought to have no trouble getting there, eh? Nothing like a nice quiet walk to keep you from going mad, right, Margaret? Buzz off! Didn't you think that was funny? Crickets.
Bloody cricket.
Maybe they found your blueprints by now.
Well, look at that.
There's a tunnel, but it's a bit dark.
It's under the Uncle Jack fan club.
They don't like you very much. Why?
We have a sort of disagreement about whether Uncle Jack's a very fine, funny fellow or a rotten, murdering, collaborationist traitor.
So that's why you smash all the televisions.
Roger, manners.
Have you got an escape plan for after you talk to the executive committee?
Why would I need an escape plan? I'm just going to tell the executive committee what's going on in the village. They're not going to shoot the messenger, are they? Then I'll just go back to my...
Home in the train station.
How would I escape, anyway?
Oh, I know. The parade float.
It'd be ridiculous, Roger.
What are you talking about?
The Uncle Jack fan club. They bring a giant balloon to the Battle of Flowers parade every year. It's enormous. It's supposed to be his head. Well, that could carry you away to, well, wherever the winds take you.
I suppose if I'm in the club anyway, I might as well grab the float. If nothing else, no one will have to look at Jack's head floating across the village on May Day.
You will need quite a lot of helium to fill it.
Oh, I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it.
Look, empty hydrogen tanks.
What am I going to do with empty ones?
The label, DSIR, the Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. Well, you know, in Arkwright Labs. In the parade.
You think we can get the deposit back?
They must have full ones there.
Oh, what did I ever do to deserve you, Margaret? All right. I've got a map of the tunnel into the parade. Seems like I need to get in through the Jacobean Club. God, I hate Uncle Jack.
How can I help you?
Been a while, hasn't it?
Lovely day for it.
We're expecting a new shipment any day now, so... do check back in a day or two.
Lovely day for it.
Say, you look like a man who knows his way around town. I have a client who likes to collect things. Very powerful man. He has quite a few employees, but he'd rather they not know about his private interests. Colonel Lawrence has a very special item. A taxidermied dog. My client is quite anxious to add it to his collection.
Is there anything special about this dog?
No. It's just a peculiar stuffed dog. There's nothing inside it or nothing. But it's just very important that you deliver it undamaged.
He's lying.
I think you might be right about that.
Of course I'm right about that. Well, look, come back with it and I will make it worth your while.
Where we talk about how to be...
After the first 1,000 leagues, the next few steps differ bother.
Some of you, dear...
Yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death.
Claims to have heard plague-afflicted wastrels speaking in Old English.
Well, well, well.
Well, of course there are flies. You left the doors wide open.
In case you hadn't noticed, dear Dad is starting to stink like a pork chop on some holiday.
Well, obviously we can't keep him here any longer.
Oh, then perhaps you two would like to arrange the burial with your half of the inheritance.
I should think those costs would be shared.
Regina and I don't go in for fancy rituals. The man's dead. He won't appreciate the fuss.
Well, the body has got to go.
Surely cremation would be cheaper.
A few pounds cheaper. But we're still stuck with the remnants.
At least an urn doesn't need its diaper changed.
Suppose we just plop him out in the street after sundown. Don't the jubilators take care of these things?
But what if people see us doing it? A war hero and all? I'd hate anyone to think poorly of Ned and me.
We have our reputation to keep up.
The man's the only war hero we've got. Not scraps to be disposed of.
If you two are so set on turning this into a celebration, go ahead. But Ed and I are not paying for your victory party.
I wonder what taxidermy costs.
Not cheaper than burning him, I shouldn't think. Isn't there a freezer downstairs?
You are not putting our father in there with my pies. I slaved over those.
You know perfectly well how delicious they are. So I'll thank you to show a little respect.
Someone ought to give that man a decent burial.
Oh, Colonel, you have come a very long way from the honours of Ramsgate, have you not? You didn't deserve bairns such as these. I hope I've not made you late for supper.
We only want to help you feel better. Come out, wherever you are. Hide your head in the sand. I don't care.
Didn't make a racket.
Why do you think he's so anxious to get this ridiculous dog?
I dinna ken. Do you think there's something inside of it?
What's that? Where did you go?
If I've done this right, you'll wake up in a bit.
No. Oh, good God, no. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, no. She looks familiar, doesn't she? My God, someone's dead. Oh, bloody hell.
No. Oh, good God, no. She looks familiar, doesn't she? Oh, good Lord. He looks familiar, doesn't he?
Well, I guess we'll meet in hell.
My God. Someone's dead. He looks familiar, doesn't he?
Quietly now.
Well, it's getting late.
Uncle Jack fan club. I suppose they can't remember what he did during the war.
What did he do?
Voice of the Occupational Authority on the radio, wasn't he?
But he expects a lot of money, and they've agreed to pay
You can't go in. It's a private club. Toffs and wankers only.
Then who are you?
I'm the fucking cook, ain't I? Don't look at me like that. A girl's got to eat. Look, why don't you just fuck off? You ain't got any honest business in here. From the looks of you, you ain't got any honest business anywhere. Bunch of daft twats.
I think you can go in now.
Take the job, she says. You never have to
Don't struggle, you'll hurt your neck.
What?
No! And I suppose television sets have colour now.
We haven't known this atmosphere ever since episode 209. Irish potato recipes. Uncle Jack tips his hat at Winks and says, I especially like redheads. He's as much as telling us his hat is red. No. Taps his head and says, this old noggin is good as gold. Any intelligent person could deduce.
You're betraying your ignorance. It was Christmas 1951. The Christmas special.
Oh, that again. The Christmas special isn't canon. We only heard his voice. You couldn't be sure it's him. In fact, in episode 647, A Tale of Two Rats, he alludes to his hat being a beaver pelt. So it must have come from America before the late... thing we don't talk about.
Excuse me, but I saw Uncle Jack once. Outside the broadcast tower.
You told us nothing of this.
A girl has a right to her secrets.
What colour was his hat?
Oh, he wasn't wearing a hat.
Red.
Fine.
Red. Obviously red. You see? Red.
Obviously red. All the way red.
Any fool can see it's red. Is there a draft?
And now it's time for Famous Britain's show.
How on earth did he get to be Uncle Jack?
Everybody likes him, except you.
Have they forgotten what he did?
People are forgetting a lot of things now.
Oh, I suppose they don't even know what he did to you. But how did they forget who it was on the German radio every night during the occupation? They locked him up after the victory.
People don't talk about the past anymore.
When did they let him out?
You've forgotten things too, you know.
Just needed stirring. That's all.
Patience, Ollie.
Is there a draft?
What's that?
I suppose I have.
Won't get away.
Did you hear that? Downer.
Can't hide forever.
You won't get away.
The one that did it! Right
He's
there!
covered in blood.
You can't
I
hide
know it was
forever.
you.
You won't get away.
You won't get away with this.
It's cheer up.
Our own wee Bannockburn. I bet it's all up there.
They don't need a cook. They need a maid.
Where's the bloody parade balloon? You could hide the Tsar and all his relations up here and no one's the wiser. Time to get the float out of here.
Ollie!
I said float. What did you think I said?
We didn't come here for the float. We came here to get into the Motoline tunnels.
How do we gang out of here?
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
You want me to go up the chimney? Like Santa Claus after he's eaten up all the biscuits?
Didn't you read the plans? There's a secret passage and a hatch.
I knew there was a hatch here. I hope it really does go to the tunnel to Appleholme. We haven't been in the parade in a while, have we, Margaret? I hope the executive committee listens. I hope they're willing to tell people the truth.
Don't forget to get some hydrogen for your float, in case it doesn't go well in the broadcast tower.
I hope you're wrong, Margaret. What happened here?
You better stay away from him. He's about to go.
Prima God! Lay still, you bastard.
Harder than killing Germans, isn't it?
No one seems to live here anymore. Might be a good place to camp out.
are you doing in my playhouse?
Margaret. It was raining.
Your legs are all wet.
They shot you. You ran and they shot you.
You're still drunk.
Are you gonna haunt me?
Do you want me to go away?
No, please don't.
I think you're sitting on Helga.
Sorry, Helga.
I almost finished her. She's ever so upset about her apron. She likes everything to be just so. Could you finish her for me? Oh, look at all the pretty clothes.
Here we go.
And sick a night he takes the road in, as ne'er poor sinner was abroad in.
Sweet dreams, Ollie.
Lovely day for it.
Magnificent. Won't he be pleased? Whoa, this is an ugly thing, is it not?
What's in it?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, even if there was something in it, my client is a man that you want in your corner and not in the other. Now, while you're out, this very client has come to know about 3 onyx cats that the ladies in Thomasina House have. Look just like Mrs. Chippy. They refused to sell them to him. I think they don't like him. If you could deliver them to me, I'd make it worth your while.
Are you really going to rob little old ladies?
We'll have none of that around here. Keep your
Let's turn that frown. I'm putting a stop to it right now.
For God, for Harry and St. George.
They've been drinking, haven't they?
You must take your joy immediately. You must take your joy immediately.
Oh, are you a repairman?
Lovely day for it.
Oh, I don't know that we have anything that needs fixing.
Not so fast. A fine, strapping young repairman like young...
Ollie!
It would be such a shame if we sent him away, and then it turned out that something did need fixing.
Let's have a quick check, shall we?
1, 2, 3, 3.5.
Maybe a bit more pepper. Where did I put it?
Oh, looks like we found a few small things. Will you take a look?
Right, I could just sort of walk around the house and see if anything needs to be sorted.
Oh, Ollie! You must come to the kitchen. Our refrigerator has stopped working.
Oh, no, we can't have that. Let's have a look-see.
It suddenly got very hot in here. And maybe that's the problem.
With the refrigerator?
It was fine. And then it just broke.
I'm not quite sure how a refrigerator breaks this way. Unless someone put a pry bar to it, but I think I can patch it up all right.
How lucky. For the refrigerator.
Maybe a bit more pepper. Where did I put it? Mustn't watch it or it won't boil.
Mustn't watch it or it won't boil.
That's not
Maybe a bit
washed.
Where did I put it?
Oh, you simply must help us with our popper.
I'm not sure I want to test a copper popper. The constables are a prickly lot.
Oh, you don't want poor, sweet little old ladies like ourselves at the mercy of marauding downers and wastrels, do you?
Looks like someone yanked open the side panel, stabbed a hole in the works with a knitting needle, poured in a cup of Earl Grey tea, and shorted out the electrics, if I had to guess.
Oh, such an eye for details. A lady could get lost for hours in those eyes.
Don't be silly. They're coming up nicely, aren't they? Oh, I should really water those.
What's amiss with your loo?
Oh, it seems to be cracked.
Funny. Looks like you got hit by a hammer.
Oh, sometimes I can be so clumsy.
I'll patch it then.
Oh, you have such nimble hands.
You're not very good at taking hints.
If someone wants something, they could just come out and say it. Locked. Damn it. Don't these ladies need something fixed in the bedroom?
My, but you offer so many services.
afternoon.
I'll let them know.
Morning. What's your pleasure, then?
Ooh, how much is that one? Well, I'll be off now.